morning. So I'm going to try vlogging a little bit today. I am headed to the Goodwill outlet, to the bins, and if you can't tell by the windows, the weather's pretty terrible. So, little backstory, it is Thursday, and I think it's almost 9, so I'm off to a late start, but I wanted to go to the bins Monday, but the weather was really terrible Monday. I ended up going Tuesday because it was nice, it was just cold, but I didn't get as much as I needed to on Tuesday. I got about $44 worth, and I've listed most all of it, and I need a lot more inventory to get me through the rest of the week and the weekend. Currently, I'm sitting at only listed 26 new items this week, and I've relisted like 12, which is just really low. I do have a few things I can list tonight that are already photographed, but as far as like, I really wanted to get 100 new listings up this week, and so that is why I'm saying I'm low on inventory. I'm just in need. So I have some stuff going on tomorrow, and I know that tomorrow is not going to be a good sourcing day for me, and I really despise sourcing on the weekends. So I'm going to venture out in this weather and see what I can find at the Goodwill outlet. So I hope that you will follow along, and also if you're not subscribed, please think about subscribing to this channel. If you're new here, my name is Monica, and I am a full-time reseller on the Poshmark app. I dabble a little bit in eBay. But yeah, so let's see what I get into today. Okay, so I just pulled up to the outlet. It wasn't so bad. The roads were not as bad as I thought, which is good. Took me about 30 minutes to get here, which is pretty typical actually. I think it helped that I didn't leave until 9 because not as many people were on the road, which was really nice. There's only a few like slick spots where, you know, you slid a little bit. It's so funny because I am definitely way more nervous driving in the winter in the city than I ever was like anywhere else. So I grew up driving in the Black Hills of South Dakota where, you know, it's very small town-ish, and we would get a lot of snow, but I always had like 4-wheel drive or really good tires with like studs on them. So studded snow tires were a lifesaver and very legal here. So because of all the people, if everyone had studded snow tires, it would destroy the roads. So yeah, like driving in the city with lots of people just makes me really nervous because you just never know what someone else is going to do or when they're going to brake or whatnot. So I definitely get more nervous here, but yeah, I mean, people are out, they're driving around, they're going to work. So I just need to go about doing what I need to do for my job as well. That's kind of how I see it. So anyways, I'm here. Wish me luck. I'm hoping for some really good stuff today. Whew, it is almost 2 o'clock. I cannot believe I was in there that long. So I went in about 9:30. And it's now about 2. So I had, I think, 64 pounds, and I think it was 76-ish dollars, so about $1.19 a pound. I have 3 massive IKEA bags full, and honestly, about 1 bag full of stuff, so about a third, is actually for consignment. So when I do this haul, I won't show those items. Something for 2020, like a goal of mine for 2020, is to be so much more consistent about taking stuff into consignment because, yeah, I just think that's a great other like revenue source and stream, and it won't be much, but it adds up. And especially on days like today, so like the first probably 2.5 hours were slow as far as like things were moving, bins were moving really fast, but I wasn't finding much, but I was finding really lightweight like blouses and like really good condition and like trendy career blouses that I could take into consignment. And so yeah, I was finding stuff that I could definitely take at least into consignment. That helps me meet weight. So I think I probably would have met my weight. And what I mean by meeting the weight, I think you need to have a certain amount of weight, and then it brings the price down to $1.19 a pound. And I can't remember what those pounds are, but regardless, when it's slow and I'm not finding as much to add to my own closet, I like to pick up stuff for consignment to help me meet my weight. Anyway, yeah, I need to go to the post office. I actually only have 2 packages to take, so between like last night when I went to the post office and this morning before I left, I only had 2 sales, one eBay and a pretty large bundle sale from Poshmark. So I'll drop those off and then head home. It'll definitely be closer to 3 by the time I get home, so I'm not quite sure what else I'll get done today. I wanted to film 2 YouTube videos, and honestly, it's just, this has not been my week for YouTube. Definitely was feeling a little bit burnt out with making videos and content, so I gave myself a little bit of a break earlier this week, and now I'm feeling like inspired and ready to get back into it. But unfortunately today I just won't have time to film like I thought I was going to. So anyways, I will be back in a moment. Do you want a treat? Sid. Lay down. Are you showing off? Since Tank had a treat, now it's my turn. So I have some muffins that I made, and I'm gonna have a muffin. It is about 3 o'clock. So this is the muffin mix that I like. So it's the pumpkin bread gluten-free mix from Trader Joe's, which I don't know how much longer this will be in stock because they do seasonal stuff. So I'm guessing that this will probably be gone soon. Anyway, I like, if you buy this and you like it, if you're a gluten-free person, I like adding cranberries, like dried cranberries and pecans. I think it cooks better actually with stuff in it. I've made this before without anything in it, and I just think, yeah, it turns out a little bit better. I also like using coconut oil instead of any other oil. I just think it makes the muffin mix taste a little better. So anyways, it's a little after 3. I'm probably going to start sorting some of that stuff, and I'll show you probably some of that in a little bit. Okay, since I'm taking a bit of a break, I thought I would show you the Christmas tree because it's up. Last year we didn't have a tree because Tank was he wasn't a year yet, he wasn't a year old yet, and he was still kind of learning what he could and couldn't eat. He's never like destroyed anything of our personal belongings. He just destroys his toys, which is actually nomming on one now. But so last year we just didn't want to deal with the tree, and this year I ended up getting like more like houseplants and stuff, and I was able to teach him not to eat the houseplants, so I figured a tree would be fine this year. And so yeah, we have a live tree, and it's decorated, and So yeah, so here's some of our ornaments. Actually, that's really funny. So this one is from an old student. It's, yeah, Teach, Love, Inspire ornament. I don't have very many like special ornaments on this tree, but that's definitely one of them. And then these pine cones, actually is kind of special. So I made these pine cones. You just take pine cones and you add glitter glue and a little hook, but my mom used to always put those on our tree when I was a kid. So anyway, yeah, there's a little bit of tree action. But I definitely need to go downstairs to the posh room and start organizing some of that stuff. I want to show you, maybe I'll show you in this video, the stuff that I picked up for consignment specifically, and do kind of like a consignment haul, just to keep it separate from my regular like thrift hauls to resell on Poshmark. So I often, if I'm like going to the Goodwill outlet, if I have stuff for consignment, I just leave it out of the haul just so no one's like, oh, I wanted that. Okay, so this is an empty priority box. I'm going to weigh out the items that I got for the consignment. So I'm just really curious as to how much the items weigh. So right now, roughly, we have a roughly 11-ounce box. So I'm just going to fill it up with the items that I got for consignment, and it's really definitely less than a third. I thought I had gotten a lot more items for consignment. I think maybe I threw some back. Anyways, they're all really lightweight items. There's a lot of summary items because consignment will store the summer items and hold them in the back. So yeah, I'll just kind of show you here. So some of them will have their Goodwill tags as they were pulled. My consignment really bases off style and condition rather than brand. So yeah, this is just kind of a cute sweatery blousey top. And I'm just going to throw stuff in this box and then see how much it weighs. This is a pair of Old Navy shorts, size 6. They have kind of this cute pocket detail. And I'm just not interested in trying to worry about some of these brands and items. So there is a couple pair of Nike dry fit shorts. I feel like I never find the Nike because there is specific groups looking for Nike at my bins. I've heard other people say that too. I think Courtney Common Tags has mentioned that a few times, that there are definitely groups looking for Nike, and they, like there's buyers there just looking for it. So this, again, just style. It's like a dress, strappy dress. Another pair of Nike shorts. I'm sure someone's dying about the fact that I'm not trying to sell these, but I'm not. So maybe if it was summer, but I just don't want to hold on to it. And sometimes I don't mind selling shorts in the winter, but I'm just not really interested right now. Let's see. This is something, just Jolt, but I really liked its lacy detail. Again, this is all just stuff for consignment, so I'm not like really trying to focus on showing you all the details. Yeah, I mean, it's trendy stuff, it's fine stuff, it's just stuff that has a really low resale value. This is new at Tags, actually. It's just stuff with low resale value, and my consignment store takes it. So if you're really interested in consignment and selling at consignment, I would just look into your own local consignments to see what they take. Because all will take different things. And yeah, so this is a jumper or romper, I should say. And it's just cute. I really considered keeping this to sell myself, but I'm gonna try to take it to consignment. And I mean, I could even take that to buy, sell, trade store, like Plato's Closet, I'm sure. This is, I think it was a Vince Camuto. I've sold this brand before, but again, it had a low resale value, but I really like this print. So really lightweight items, as you can tell, lots of blousey type stuff. Let's see here. Juicy Couture, size large. Has a nice like cold shoulder sleeve cutout detail. Let's see, I like the print too. Yeah. Anyway, and I guess if I wasn't picking these items up at the bins, like I wouldn't source them specifically from like a regular Goodwill to take into consignment because my profit margins, it wouldn't be worth it. I do like this print too, and I am very comfortable selling Ann Taylor. Just for some reason, I feel like I want to take this one to consignment. I don't know why I feel like that. It's just a weird like intuitional thing. Yeah. This is a really beautiful dress, and it's just the wrong season. I just don't want to list it. I don't really want to hold on to it. It's short sleeve. And I'm sure someone's like going to be like, I want that. This is another like romper. So longer sleeve and then the shorts on the bottom. It's cute. And if for some reason they don't take this stuff, I will definitely list it in my Poshmark closet because I have no problem with that. I don't see why they wouldn't take it. Honestly, they take almost everything I bring in. So yeah, here's another just blousey item, size medium, floral print, just a nice career wear option. And then this last item here, Talbot's large embroidered floral like cardigan. Okay, so put it in the box. Let's see how much this box weighs. Okay, so it was originally about a little over 10 ounces. So yeah, less than 7 pounds of clothing, and I should count them. Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 actually there. Grab 2 at a time. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 items. That's actually pretty good. So I can take in 35 items at a time, and I took stuff in yesterday, but I have some stuff just laying around that I was at my limit yesterday. So hopefully I'll get in again early next week to take this stuff in. Oh, I think I forgot to. Oh no, I forgot to. So here's 2 items. Okay, so there's 17 items, which I guess will put our weight up a little bit more. Wow, I'm kind of a spaz. So this tag is kind of coming apart. I'll probably have to like retack that. Love notes, but I love this print. It's this little, it's a cold shoulder top, but it does have a flaw. So they might not take this one because of this pole. And then in that case, I'll try to sell this. And then this top, again, it's cold shoulder. It's actually new with tags. So it has its new with tags here. But yeah, oops, I forgot to. So 17 items we'll be taking to consignment hopefully next week. And like I said, they'll hold some of these spring summery items in the back and bring them out when the season is right, or when the right season is upon us. So I hope you enjoyed seeing what items I'm going to take into consignment. And like I said, I'll sell anything that they don't want because I like these items. I picked them for a reason. Okay, so here's a little bit different look at the stuff that I'm taking into consignment. So I do have to hang it all. So I do put them on hangers. I do need to take some Goodwill tags off because they were, you know, pulls from Goodwill. Like this needs to come off. And then I do need to steam and de-wrinkle anything because they won't take something if it has wrinkles, even if it's like something they want. So like this needs to be definitely steamed. Like this one's really wrinkly, so it needs to be steamed. But yeah, I'm happy that I found this much to take into consignment. I think that'll be really, really nice, especially to have some spring stuff because it will be coming out in a few months or just like a couple months. So that's good. And then, yeah, I feel really good about all this stuff. Not too much of it's really wintry, which is fine. I think yesterday I had more winter stuff when I took stuff in. But this is good. So I actually think I'm just going to end the vlog here because I'm pretty exhausted and I don't want to have to worry about the rest of this video and all of that this evening. So I'm just going to continue chugging away at a few things. And then tomorrow I'm actually going to film some YouTube video hauls and get the actual hauls of the stuff up that I found. So I hope you enjoyed this little vlog today, and if you did, please give this video a thumbs up, and of course I will see you in the next video.